All right, as always, here's the risk disclosure. Trading futures is risky. Know what you're doing before you do it, and you can lose all your money. Also, this live stream is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only, and the live stream is not intended to copy my trades.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday and FOMC Day. We just had the ADP report come out. Didn't do too much. Market's obviously waiting for FOMC. Morning, Jimmy, Doctor, Ezra, Jim, Enrico, Vegas. Hope you are doing good. I am coming into the morning with the mindset of not taking a trade, just FYI. See what happens, but definitely don't want to force anything. So I don't know about y'all, but I have no deviations. I think everybody has no deviation lines right now on their charts. There's an error. So apparently yesterday I loaded my charts before the Apex servers kind of messed up, or they had a DDoS attack and had to work on that. And then I guess the deviations are just not working at the moment, but they are working in the room chart. So that's what I'm referencing right now. I'm just going to look at the room chart, kind of see where deviation is and settlement, and just take a little mental note. Like settlement is at about 185 or so. So down there, and then about 185 in this area. And then the 0.25 dev we just bounced off of, really. Right at about 230. So we almost got there. Just keep that in mind. Right at about 230, we have a deviation 0.25, and then settlement at about 185. Oh, nice, Jim. Yeah, then you're good. Hey, Tommy. Good morning. So let's check out the 50 tick real quick. Hardly any overnight movement. Just a little bit of a choppy range. Staying around that 200 area. Been there for the last few days. 30 tick chart. Not much. A little bit of chop there. A little bit of chop and order prints there. Just doesn't look good. That's right, Tommy. Next Friday is my last day. Spend more time trading. Thank you. As for today, we'll see. We may get a little move short here. Yeah, I plan to, Tommy. I want to trade the open for sure. It'd just be, it may not be right away. I got to really kind of get my days down, but thinking, I don't know, we'll see. Next few weeks for sure. I'm going to start my office studio build in my garage this weekend. So I'm going to document that, kind of take some pictures and videos and post them. Be kind of cool to see it developing. Hopefully it turns out as good as I envision it. It's one thing to visualize something and another to make it come out the way you envision it. Let's see. 213.75. That's funny. Yep, getting thrown in the garage. She keeps the office in the house. She's excited. She gets to decorate the office now how she wants. Get rid of all my monitors. She hates all my monitors everywhere. It's all nice and neat though. Like I don't have a mess. I'm pretty organized. But like we have a really big L-shaped desk. So I take one side and then she takes the other side. But it's not big enough for us to both sit at the same time. And that wouldn't work out anyways. But she has like her 2 monitors on her side and then I have my 6 on the other side. So we have a big L-shaped desk with 8 monitors on it, and she's like, she just wants it. She thinks it doesn't look good. I'm like, it looks pretty cool to me. But also, when you walk into my house, my office is like directly on the right as soon as you walk in the door. So that's like the first thing you see. And so she's like, it's the first thing everybody sees is all those monitors. Maybe getting a short here. If this breaks below the Paul, I might take a short because any entry right now is going to be a super low risk because there's only a few points. But see, it hit this bottom right here on the 10 tick. So kind of bounced up to these double clusters. It may just run all the way back up, but if this breaks below, I may go short. Just because the stop will be so small. It'll be just like, was it yesterday or the day before, where if I lose, it'll only be max a couple points. Yeah, for sure, Jimmy. I'm going to have a lot more room for my monitors. I'm going to be able to set it all up exactly how I want because I have my microphone. Like it's going to be a studio / office. More of a studio, I guess. Because like when I make my videos and I have to put up my little green screen and stuff in the office, it's just a pain in the butt. This way I can have it all set up exactly how I want. Get some nice like trading wall art to hang up on the wall. Pretty excited. All right, see, this did not break below that paw yet. It might not, like I said, see, it might go all the way back up. That's why I didn't get in until if it would have broken that paw. So I'm probably going to do the same things yesterday. If we get to 9 a.m. and there's really nothing happening, I'll probably jump off because 2 reasons. I don't want to have a stream too long and it's nothing happening. And then also, so I can get a little more time before I head out. Typically, as soon as I get done trading, like when I log off the stream, like I literally get up, grab my backpack, and head out, hit the road, hit the office. So it's like, oh, look at that. Was there 8:30 news? There wasn't 8:30 news. Yeah, that's what I plan to do, Tommy. Yeah, exactly, Ezra. I did the same thing yesterday, and it's just when I get a feel, that's what you get with chart time too. When you're that's why I tell everybody, even if you don't feel like trading or if you want to save your accounts or whatever, try to trade every single day. Try to make it a priority because then you get the feel for the markets. You get the feel. It's kind of weird. Like it's hard to explain, but you kind of get the feel for the market. And then some days, some mornings, you just feel like, okay, price is not moving the way I'm used to or the way I like it. And then you just kind of know like, all right, I probably shouldn't trade, or I'll give it this much time. And if the market doesn't change, then I'll hop off, because that's what I should have done the other day whenever, was it 2 days ago? I was like, and then I ended up taking a trade and it lost. So that's why yesterday I was like, okay, you're not going to get me today, market. Same thing for today. If we get about 9 a.m. and it's still kind of what it's doing now, then yeah, just wait till tomorrow. Big day today, big afternoon, FOMC. More banking stuff. The banking crisis just keeps going. I don't think it's the end. I think we're going to see more banks. I think Pac West is the next one to go. So we'll see. Yeah, that's smart, Ezra. Definitely positions, sizing based on day. I mean, Daryl would do that all the time whenever I'd watch him trade. Some days the market would look good, he'd throw on some more contracts. Other days, if there's news or the market's just kind of crazy, you'd go drop down to 1 or 2 contracts. And if y'all know Daryl, 1 or 2 contracts is small for him. Yeah, Ezra. That's what I think. Yeah, that's exactly the market I hate, Jean, is that skippy. And it's weird. Like, I've said that before. I'm like, oh, the market's kind of skippy, zippy, kind of weird. And I've had some people ask me, like, what does that mean? I'm like, it's hard to explain. But once you really see it, then you're like, okay. Just like how it did, just this little spike. It's just creeping up, and then bam, look, it hit all the way up there. That's what, 11 points, just like out of nowhere. It's like, all right, I don't want to be caught in that. 11 points will hit any of my stops. Yeah. And actually, I bet you if let me go here. Look at this. Look at this bar. Watch. I bet you, yep, there's a lot of zeros in this one. A lot of zeros there. Here's one of the, where did that bar, around 220, 218. Here it is. Here's that bar that shot up. Look at all those single digits and zeros. So that was the bar that was normal. And then as it started going up, look at all the zeros, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1s. And then wham, shot up. That is ugly. That is ugly. Yeah, then he keeps making these 50 tick bar chops too. Look at that. That's literally all we've had all morning, overnight. 5 bars, 5 bars. Well, who wants to take the bet on it making another 5 bars here? Just go long right now. No, don't do that. That'll be the time it does not go. At least for me, anyways. I've always said I luckily never get lucky by doing stupid stuff or mistakes. Like, it never works out in my favor, ever. So that's helped me. That's helped me. Even times a long time ago where it's like my account's down, my evaluation, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to throw on 10 contracts. Maybe I'll get lucky. Nope. Never happens. See, it laid another paw right above that paw that I was wanting it to go break below. So now let's see if it breaks below it. Oh, for sure, Ezra. That's why I say luckily I've never been lucky. Because it taught me to just take my time and do it right. Even one time, because, Apex, the sniper system teaches you to take, 3. If you get 3 winners, you're done for the day. And I remember the one time, market was just so good. Bam, 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 3 winners, 3 sniper trades. I was like, man, that was great. in like 10, 15 minutes. And I was like, that's too soon. Market's too good. Let me take one more. Well, took one more and it was a winner, but it didn't get filled. So then it shot behind me. And for some reason, my stop didn't get filled either. And I blew all my accounts, or not blew it. It was like a $1,200 loss on a winning trade. And I was like, wow, okay. Trading gods taught me a lesson there. It's just like, Jesus. I'm just going to follow my rules. That was a long time ago. That was like a year and a half, 2 years ago or something. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Just mentioning anybody else that's joining on right now that I'm going to probably give it till 9 a.m. And if nothing really changes in the market, which I'm not really expecting it to, then I'll probably hop off and end the stream. Big day today, FOMC. And actually, we have ISM services PMI. Yeah, so ISM is at 10 a.m. also. So it's like, man, it's just a lot. And market's just ugly. Even if this breaks, that's the thing. Even if this breaks out of this bottom here, I just don't really trust it to continue down. I mean, it might come down to this ice level 200 because I know it's been kind of hovering around that, but man, I may take it just because the stop will be so small. Yeah, the stop is really small, so I may try it. Put a little order there and see if I get filled. Maybe. I mean, normally, yes. I just don't have a lot of confidence that it's going to continue running down, though. It's my issue right now. But normally, that would be a great. See, I got a pending order just kind of sitting here in case if it does shoot down. But yeah, normally I'd want it to run down and pull back up to that. That'd be a great area. The stop is going to be so small on this. If I get filled, there, I got filled. So that's why I'm going to try this out and see if it goes. I'm going to put my stop right behind these pawls here. So I have a 5-point stop, but really that's only 10 ticks because I'm in micros. And I'll probably target this blue ice at 200. Like I said, I don't have a ton of confidence in this one, but my stop's so small and it is a breakout of the bottom potentially. So we'll see. But for the record, I don't love it. And it's just because the way the price action is moving right now. Normally I would like this. As long as I don't get a crazy spike against me. If it spikes down, I'll take that. Let's just squeeze this a little bit here so we can see I definitely want to target this blue ice right here. Blue ice level. If it hits the ice, it may come down to this ZOI magnet, but once it hits this blue ice, I'll pretty much tighten up. So I like to grab my stop and just kind of hover in case I need to throw it down real quick. And I keep my finger on my hotkey in case if I need to close my trade. Yeah, so if once this gets to this wall though, if it does, then I'll move to break even just in case. As you can see, the solid line is there at the break even. So, and actually, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and move to break even now. Since it broke the wall, I'm gonna tighten up here to the dash line. Just in case, because I don't want any crazy spikes. Normally, I would not tighten this quick, but I just don't want any crazy spikes right now. May knock me out. Yeah, knock me out. All right. A small little winner there. Like a very small winner. But like I said, my stop, I mean, I had very, very little risk and figured to get down to this blue ice level or pretty close to it. But as I said, I kept it tight just because the conditions right now, I don't want any crazy spikes against me. So small profit and, well, I don't need any trading days, but I guess a little green blip on my journal for the day, as long as I don't take a loss. Can you make? Actually, Tommy, that's in the works. You talking about my tool here, the little tick management tool? Yeah, that's in the works right now. It's being built in to set your contract limits as well. How many contracts you want to trade? Yep. So programmer's working on that. And then once that is out and I test it and it's working good, then I'll send out the update. So there it is. It hit the ice level, but it got close here. Figured it'd come down and get it, but a little pullback and kind of going sideways on the wall and then hit the ice level. So it went down to the target. And like I said, see if it hits the ice, it'll probably go a little further and get close to this ZOI and mini magnet. A lot of times, that's what happens. So it did it. Like I said, I was more conservative on this trade because I didn't want it to no crazy spikes. And since it hit the wall, I didn't want it to reject and just do something stupid. So could have had more, but not worried about it. What's that? 0.5. So I could have had another 5 points. No big deal. Yes, Tommy. So it'll do it on the leader or whatever. If you set the leader within the settings, then as long as you don't mess with anything in the, like once you set the trade copier, as long as you don't mess with any other settings, it'll set the contracts for those followers as well. Morning, Johnny. Yeah, see, this would have been a great trade under normal circumstances, normal conditions. Like I said, when this hit the wall, I would have just left my stop at break even. So I would have been able to ride this out and then let it go to my target. Then once it hit my target, I could have just been like right here behind the wall where I took profit and just kind of let it. I probably would have tightened up. I probably would have been out by now because I would have tightened up around the ice level, but nice, Johnny. And looking at the 30 tick, see, we came right down to that ZOI. It's potentially putting a pall there. You know, that's why I wasn't really expecting it to continue past this right away. We have the 200 level, ice, ZOI, magnet. Once it hits that area, I'd expect it to either start running long or kind of chop in this 200 to 220 area again. I'd more so expect chop, like overall chop, but you know what? I never refreshed my dynamic magnets and flux levels. Ah, look at that. See? Had I had my, oh, you can't see it. Had I had my dynamic magnets refreshed, see, I just refreshed them and there's a double dynamic magnet there that I did not know about. So had I known that, I would have taken profit as soon as it hit that. Or I would have tightened up really close. As soon as price came down here, you know, I wouldn't expect it really to just break this double dynamic magnet and keep going. I'd expect it to do exactly what it did. Pop up, kind of oscillate, and then break if it wants to break, or just go up from there. So that would have been my target, not the ice level. No, it's for Ninja, so it only works with Ninja. The trade copiers don't matter. You can use whatever trade copier. It's just for programmed to work on Ninja Trader. All right, it's 8:51. It's not great. Yeah, Richard just read your message there. Yeah, the sellers or the left side, and the right are the buyers. I'm pretty sure. Now that I'm thinking about it, you got me kind of second guessing myself. But I'm pretty sure. Because see, like, oh, crap. Hold on. Where did it go? There you go. Like here, sellers got trapped here. And then the bar starts going up. So, like, if this bar closes up, then sellers got trapped. So, yeah, sellers on the left and then buyers on the right. Yeah. I know. It's one of those things. It's whenever you start thinking about it, it's just like a word. You know how to spell a simple 4-letter word, and then you write it down, and it's like, wait, that doesn't look right. Wait, what's going on? That's always a good idea, Richard. Always. I still do myself. Not as often as I used to, but yeah, I'll still go in and watch, especially the understanding the charts where he explains all that. Yeah, that's a great video. Nice, Christopher. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's those moments you're like, wait, brain farts. Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock. I think I'm gonna wrap it up because this is not my type of movement that I like. Got that one little short, did pretty much exactly what I thought it would do. But as y'all heard me the whole time I was in the trade, my only thought was a spike going against me, because that just happened over here. This crazy spike, 11 points out of nowhere. Back here was news. And it just doesn't look good. All right, yep. I'm going to call it a day. I'm not even going to trade this afternoon due to, obviously, FOMC. The 50% off resets runs until the 8th, May 8th. So that's Monday? Yeah, Monday. Monday evening, that's when that expires. So, all right, I'm going to hop off. All of y'all have a great day. Be careful. Be patient. Watch that news. 10 a.m. news, FOMC. And have a great day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Trade well.